Alright, these are the 4 types of ammo that I tested for accuracy today at 60 yards. I fired 3 rounds of the Remington HTP 180 grain. I fired 4 rounds of the Vor-tx, and I'll tell you about that in a second. I fired 3 rounds of the American Eagle and 3 rounds of the fiocchi 142 grain. Now the Vor-tx, the reason why I fired an extra round, if you look like all my hits were in one hole, and I really couldn't tell if I was missing or was it just that accurate. Let's go down there and walk to the target and see how they did. And I'm just using my H&R Handi rifle, single shot. It's got a cheapo Simmons 4x32 scope. All right, let's go take a walk and go check this out. All right, here are my 3 different targets. You can see on the top you got the American Eagle. They might be powerful, but in all my testing, I tested more of this today, guys. American Eagles, as farther and farther you go back, the group gets wider and wider. You got fiocchi, the kind of an inexpensive ammo. They can be fairly accurate, but that's all I got with the fiocchi right there. It's about a 3-inch group at 60 yards. And you got the Barnes right there, all 3 bullet holes touching. And you got the Remington. Looks like we got about a 1-inch group with the Remington 180 grain. And this just validates what I've tested, and I've never videotaped it before. The Remington 180 grain semi-jacketed hollow point and the Barnes Vor-tx are one of the more accurate rounds in my rifle. As you can see, the Barnes is worth the money. These are more kind of, I mean, you can shoot deer with them, except for the fiocchi because they're full metal jackets. But the more range ammo, in my opinion. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the accuracy that I get out of my rifle. You got 4 bullet holes for the Barnes, 1 in the dead center. You got 3 over here. And as you can see, the 158 grain a little bit higher. I was aiming for the black dot each time. Let me see if I can go get a ruler so we can measure these more accurately. Alright, here's the American Eagle right here. I'll measure from the farthest. Looks like we got an 1.5 inch group. If I measure from that one to that one. If you measure from the inside of this shot to this one, about the same, 1.25 inch. Fiocchis, looks like about a 2-inch group. Yep, a 2-inch group. I could have pulled that last one, but everybody uses those excuses, right? They pulled it. Anyway, here we got a 1-inch group at 60 yards. These two about a 1/4 inch from each other, 1/2 inch from each other. We go over here to the Barnes. You measure from center to center, 1/2 inch group. 1/2 inch group for the Barnes Vor-tx 140 grain. So out of this test, the Barnes Vor-tx clearly is the winner. I've taken game with the Barnes Vor-tx. It takes them down. The Remington 180 also takes them down. So just what your preference is. I'd use the American Eagle and fiocchis for target practice and practicing trigger control, breathing, etc. Alright guys, hope this helps somebody. Thanks for watching.